What's a topic that you're avoiding or not bringing up in an intimate relationship? Well, did you know that most people aren't as honest in intimate relationships as they'd like to be? Hi, my name is Nicoletta Pichardo. I'm your mindset coach, and together we are exploring beautiful places, and I'm inviting you to go on the greatest journey you can go on, which is the journey within yourself. And today we are visiting Solomon's Island, which is part of the Chesapeake Bay in Maryland. It's about a 2-hour drive from Washington, D.C. And when you are here, you'll notice there are lots and lots and lots of couples that are enjoying each other, that are here, that are enjoying a break and having a wonderful time here in Solomon's Island. And that reminds us of how important trusting yourself and having good communication in your relationship truly is, that often need to be said in a relationship. And so what happens is maybe there's something that's bothering you, or it's been a thing, but instead of talking about it, you're tucking it away. You're pretending like everything is okay. Maybe even putting on that smile instead of saying, I'm hurting on the inside, or this is not okay. And when people do that, they do it for all the reasons that make sense in the moment. Want to avoid a difficult conversation, maybe avoid an argument. But did you know that by holding back, you're actually eroding the relationship? You're not building the relationship, you're actually eroding it. Having good communication is key in a relationship. And that starts by trusting yourself. Trusting yourself to say the things that need to be said. Trusting in the relationship that it can weather the storm. Trusting that some conversations just need space and time and patience. When you lean into trusting yourself and having some of those conversations, some pretty amazing things are possible. You're opening up the door to growing together as a couple. You're opening up the possibility for you to problem solve together. You're opening up that you are fully aligned in your relationship. I mean, you don't want to be in a relationship where you can't say what needs to be said. That doesn't feel good. So all of those opportunities and more open up when you bring in trust and say the things that need to be said. So let me share a couple of strategies with you so that you can have some of these more meaningful conversations. The first thing is start trusting yourself and asking yourself, okay, if I'm not bringing this up, what is truly the cost here long term? Will this build my relationship by not saying anything? Probably not. So start digging in within yourself and be honest about the consequences of not bringing something up. The second is create some time for these conversations. This does not always have to be a one conversation topic. Create some space and time. So maybe have a routine of checking in with each other. Have a routine of asking, hey, is there anything that's going on with you I'd like to hear? And the third strategy is state the problem statement without any people in it. And this might feel a little strange, but give it a try. So instead of saying, well, you didn't take out the trash again, you might rephrase that by saying, I feel frustrated when trash is left in the house. It doesn't blame, it doesn't point fingers, and it opens up the possibility for conversation because it's all on you, how you're feeling. And most people will listen to that. In relationships, we often don't show up as honestly as we like to show up because we're not sharing some of the meaningful conversations because we're afraid, we don't trust ourselves, and there's such a cost. It breaks down the relationship long term. It breaks down what you're able to create in this relationship. And worst case scenario, this can even cost you your relationship. And I'd love for you to share in the chat below, what is coming up for you? What are you noticing about yourself when it comes to bringing up difficult conversations in your relationships? With that, trust yourself, trust the journey, and see you next time.